Hey guys, my name is Wren, and I'm bad at art. Today I have some gouache painting. We're using the Himi Maya, or Maya Himi, whatever it's called, gouache set that I got, that I swatched last week. I was really excited to play with this paint and test it out. This is not the first video I tried to film with the gouache. I did a couple of cloud paintings. I set up for recording, I hit record, and finished painting. It was like 45-ish minutes later, and I had 7 minutes of footage because my camera stopped recording, which was lovely. So, I don't have that. There's no footage of that for you. I'm sure I will do it again. I'll do more. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I was really excited to share that. I did a couple of different techniques. I tried a different style and a couple different styles. So I'll probably try to remake it or do something else. I've been really into trying to stylize things lately, and clouds seemed like a really fun one. I also have to give a quick shout out to Sophie Rose here on YouTube. I will put her channel in the description on this video. She actually did a timed cloud study, Studio Ghibli-esque sort of thing, which was super inspiring to me. And also, I just love her so much. She is such a sweetheart. So yeah, shout out to Sophie. Seriously, check out, I'll move on to just a second, but please go check out her channel. She is genuinely fantastic. Anyhow, so today I'm painting Pears. You've probably already noticed that. Hello, hi, it's the middle of the video. So I saw this picture on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I use Pinterest all the time. I find so many reference photos there and inspiration pics and all of these things. I love Pinterest. I found this picture and it just made me feel things, and I was like, okay, I gotta paint it. So I did, and it turned out all right. I'm pretty content with how it turned out. We'll talk more about the final product later. Also, just like last video, I don't want to talk too much about how I feel about these paints. There are so many fantastic videos here on YouTube of other people trying them out, testing them, telling you how they feel about them. And the truth of the matter is that I am no judge. I don't know anything about paints. What I do know is I like them. I don't have any experience with professional grade paints of any sort. I use student quality art supplies for almost everything that I do, and I'm content with that. I'm alright with that. But because of that, I just don't feel like I'm a great judge of quality and whatnot. That being said, I like these paints. I think they're nice and vibrant. However, I'm frustrated with these paints because they are so vibrant. A lot of the thing that I personally had a struggle with was not really understanding how to mix the colors. So it's a color theory thing for me. And I've been doing some mixing and some testing since this piece, where I realized that I have no idea what to do with color theory. I just don't know. And gouache is a little tricky because it does tend to dry a different color than the one you put down. Light colors dry darker and dark colors dry lighter, which means you have to layer things. And I am not very patient, so that's always tricky for me. I'm just gonna mention, this is an Arteza sketchbook. It's cold press, dual-sided, acid-free watercolor sketchbook. It's a square. It's new. I like it. It makes me want to draw and paint, which is awesome because sketchbooks should make you want to, you know, sketch. I have been enjoying the paper. However, if you put any level of friction on the paper, it does kind of peels up a bit. It gets, you know, rubs off. I don't know. What's the word? And I used some paint on one of the smooth sides of the page. Because there's a smooth side and then also a textured side, and then it goes back to smooth, and it's every other like that. The smooth side does not like paint. Paint will tear up that side of the page no matter what. I also put tape on that, and when I peeled that up, it just paper just whoop right off. And I have noticed my hand, when I'm using art supplies, if it rubs against the page, will sort of start to like ball up little pieces of it, like tears through the paper, I guess. So that is a little frustrating, but honestly, I am always very excited when I get to work in the sketchbook, which makes me want to work in my sketchbook, which obviously is a bonus because I like to make art. This is the first square sketchbook I've ever used, and that was really fun for me to try out. I think that the spreads look really nice and stuff. And I'm excited to work more with color theory and sort of learn to understand these paints a little bit better. I realized while painting the pears that I was not mixing the colors that I wanted, and so I kind of just went, oh well, guess I'll do whatever. And I really like how the leaves turned out. I think they turned out really cool. But the pears just did not have that overall warm, glowy yellow color that I wanted them to have. And I don't know how to mix it. I don't know how to make it. I don't know what to do. I feel like I probably should have taken yellow and added a little bit of green and a little bit of red. But what I did was I took green, and then on the outside I put orange, and I mixed green and orange, and I just kept not getting the color that I wanted. So then I'd put in yellow, and that was not the color that I wanted. And I don't know how to mix paint. If anyone can tell me how to mix paint, please, please tell me how to make yellow and orange and green and have them all look like they're supposed to be the same object. But overall, I feel like I learned a lot from this piece. And I also just really liked swatching colors and mixing them and playing with them, even when the things that I made did not turn out quite the way that I wanted them to. I'm glad I did this piece as practice. I don't think it looks very finished. And there's a chance that in the future I will revisit it, try to add more and build up color and use gouache the way that you're supposed to, because I definitely used it more like watercolor in this piece, with some very, very watered down tea consistency washes, instead of using the cream or butter. I don't know what the best consistency to use gouache is. The thicker type, using less water. Instead of doing that, I definitely use much more tea consistency, and it was fun. I had fun and I enjoyed it, but did not use gouache the way that you're supposed to use gouache. So, keeping that in mind, overall, I do think I know how to use the media better, but I don't think that this piece shows to the full extent what I know I can do. I know I did have some hiccups using the paint. My color theory, lack of knowledge there definitely plays a role, but also just my inexperience using gouache. So hopefully from this point forward, I will be able to do more and bigger and better things. Thank you so much for watching my video, as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.